5 ideas to connect emotionally with your partner. When we start a relationship, everything goes smoothly, but later, with the passage of time and coexistence, the problems begin to appear. If we are not attentive, we will begin to distance ourselves, and one day we will realize that there are more things that separate us than those that unite us. This is because, unconsciously, we assume that the other person will always be there, that once we have conquered it, it is ours. However, the truth is that the relationship is something that should be fed day after day, and, if we do not, we run the risk of moving away emotionally, of becoming two strangers. The good news is that there are small things that help us connect with our partner and keep us together as if it were the first day. Which are they? 1. Do things together. It may seem a truism, but the truth is that most couples who come to a psychology consultation seeking help have followed a common path that has led them to the edge of the breakup. They have stopped doing things together. Each one has immersed itself in its work and its circle of friends, leaving less and less space to the other. As a result, they limit themselves to sharing a series of home habits but have stopped enjoying truly rewarding activities in company. Therefore, an essential condition for keeping the relationship alive is to do things together. I do not mean a trip or a dinner, but to introduce small changes in the daily routine to include the other. The key is to rediscover the pleasure of getting involved in activities together, sharing space and emotions while being fully present for the other. 2. Encourage physical contact. Most people do not notice it because it is a change that occurs gradually, but over time the physical contact in the couple decreases. I do not mean the sexual relationship, but the mere fact of being close to each other. However, remember that hugs, rubs, caresses and simple closeness make us happy, so never skimp on showing your love in this way. Touch is one of the most primitive and visceral ways to know someone, and in a relationship is essential. 3. Be thoughtful. There are people more romantic than others, but being thoughtful has nothing to do with romanticism, but rather with keeping an eye on the needs of the couple. Asking him how he feels, helping him solve problems even if they seem inconsequential, or surprising him with details that make him happy are small ways to communicate our love and maintain that emotional connection. 4. Share the interests of the other. Each person is a world, and it is inevitable that your partner likes things that you do not like. However, if he has a passion and you know that for him it is important, you can show interest from time to time. It is not about pretending, but trying to understand his passion and that you care about what he does. That will increase your degree of intimacy and commitment, will bring you closer and strengthen your ties. Obviously, your partner must also be willing to do the same for you. 5. Make him laugh. Laughter releases endorphins, hormones that act as if they were a natural painkiller, propitiating a pleasant state of relaxation and tranquility. In addition, through laughter we connect with others, we capture their attention and make that person want to be by our side. In fact, if you look back, you will notice that at the beginning of the relationship you both laughed a lot, which means that you enjoyed being together and that you tried to please the other. Therefore, it is important that you maintain that spirit. Source: https://www.rinconpsychologia.com. To learn more about 5 ideas to connect emotionally with your partner, download my book free by clicking the book image on the right or the link in the description below, and please subscribe to this channel and share this video.